Much harder to see outside now. Out of Date says the word about what you've done so far is spreading. The tribes haven't lost hope yet. He appreciates what you've done so far, but unfortunately he's had urgent news from his friend Wiz in the northwest. He's unsure about your intentions, but hopes you'll support Wiz. He says he'll point you in the right direction, but finding Wiz and making sure he gets what he needs is up to you. That doesn't sound good. Out of Date's hunch is real. The Merc Puff is up next. Out of Date says that Wiz is worried now that the Northwest World Eater is stepping up its activity.
Wherefore, where?
He explains that Wiz is working on an undersurf vessel in order to get to the World Eater, but needs help to get it done. Out of Date suggests that you should head northwest as fast as possible and see what you can do to help. He's happy to help. Understands completely. Good thing you're not claustrophobic. Careful you don't slide down the SPRILL slope. Maybe Honky can show you the way. Let's see. Thinks most aren't as lucky as you. The fact that you've survived this long says a lot about how tough a customer you are. You don't have to sell him on that. Figures only those fortunate enough to have it happen can know how lucky they really are. You might be one of the shrewdest customers he's ever met. No one gets to be outfitted as well as you without being a sharp shopper. But what are you going to do with all that gear you've got? He figures you'll do the best you can with what you've got, and that you can cut yourself good enough deals to improve on that, too. Wants you to know he's been on the lookout for great deals for you, and he's happy to share them with such a bargain hunter as you. Did you ever have second thoughts about something you bought? Or worse yet, about something you didn't buy? Life's too short to let things you want pass you by. Thinks you're a rare sort if you don't ever want for anything. Lucky you. Feels good about the world surviving. All his stuff is in it. Appreciates how you tried to help out around here, even if you didn't buy anything. Thinks you made a good match with the Myriad. He made a lot of green selling them all sorts of things over the years. They're really fond of lights, as you know, but they also buy lots of covers for them. Hard to sleep without them. On to new business. He introduces himself as Honky and says that it's his custom to make everyone he meets a customer. He was born to be a merchant, or maybe it was fate. Regardless, there's nothing he can do to change it. Trading runs in his blood. He'll be fine even if he doesn't turn a profit on you. That's a trade-off he's willing to make, as it's against his policy not to offer you both joy and profit. Says there isn't anyone fairer left in the remnants of this horror-filled world. Honky says he wants to help you help him. He knows you're someone with the potential to stay loyal to his brand. He always follows the market and listens to what it's telling him to do, but often he feels it's up to him to tell others what they need. He'll give you what you need as soon as he's helped you help him collect an insignificant, good-for-nothing item that has sentimental value to him. Says you shouldn't worry about it, but be sure to do it. Knock it downtown. Spiked. Tapped hard. Energy augment active. This day is as good as it's going to get. It's up or down. Your choice. You can't really understand your story till it's done. Honky appreciates that you got him the pointless thing he asked for. He thinks you're a true bargain hunter.
Pistos, man, chico.
Honky would really appreciate it if you could get him another unprofitable item while you're at it. It would mean a lot to him, even if it's useless to you. The more emotional he gets, the better the deal you'll be able to strike. So there's something in this for you, too. The useless thing shouldn't be too much of an inconvenience to find, seeing you're out and about. Calls you a prime and a helper of the finest kind. Being a prime is so much better than being primal.
Everything's so bright.
I mean, sure, if you like that sort of thing.
Just close your eyes if reality's too much for you.
You're too much for me.
Only because you're not used to watching a winner.
Honky says everything must go except you. Says goodbye to you. It's a fine way to ride. That's a hope hall. Some used to go there every week to join hands and hope together. Not so much hope to go around these days. Metal scrap, great for making tough things. Flat hat. Short circuit. Crush lust. Good hit. Who needs a weapon? Dead already. Just stay down. This story is as powerful as you'll let it be. This one has heard that you have a sense of compassion and trusts it's in your nature.
Dark Feliz!
Oh, no.
There is when you're running.
I'm still here.
Not for long if I have anything to do with it.
Looks like you've got this. Check out that plastic scrap over there. Tell it to gallop. Now that Honky's got the valueless things he prizes, he says he's ready to bargain. Honky says he now wants to give you an opportunity to get more than you expected in return. He promises he'll make trading with him worthwhile. The more you get, the more he'll give. Says as long as you're happy with him, then he'll be as fair as can be. Heard you made the biggest investment ever in an ark. What's the value of that? Wonders how you can be sure it's yours. Finders keepers? You might not need the ark now that the world's going to live. What would you take for it? Too much, for sure. Always liked how you struggled to make this a better place, and often free of charge. Wonders if you're selling tickets for Ark rides yet.
So, what we have here is an opportunity to help your next. There's a seat open on the Ark should you want to offer it as a gesture of appreciation.
Why? You don't need anyone else but yourself and me, of course, but I'm a part of you, so that doesn't count.
If you want to go quickly, go alone. If you want to go further, go together. The only one we'd want to get away quickly from here is darkness.
But you know you can't go on without me. Even if I'm bad company, I complete you.
Can't believe you're giving him a seat on the Ark, and for free. Honky is always open for business. Says you should take it easy. Honky is always open for business. Honky claims he's a walking supermarket. The daytime makes it harder for things to sneak up on you. The best way to glide the goo. Welcome to the SURFIPELAGO, where the horizon rests on the surfy goo. Leave that ride. There's not much left of what we used to call our world. Time to over the goo. That was fun? You enjoyed that. This is a quarrel spot. So many wars have been fought over this patch of dirt. What a waste. Oh, wow. There are things out there waiting for you. The MITRE outpost. The Myriad tribe meditated here long ago. Let's see. You're soaked straight through. Asks you to check out the... Good use of your... A pleasure do business. Shield your eyes if the daylight hurts you. Vroom, vroom. That's it. Been looking forward to that. Check out all the islands when you can. Metal scrap. That's the good stuff.
Big job, tap, tap. Voilà, petit.
Says some realize the world is ending and can't stop listening to the clock ticking.
Big job, tap, tap.
Click is one of those. He wants to unlock every door in the world.
Right, big job, tap, tap.
If he wants to do that before the doors are all gone, he'd better hurry. Guesses he doesn't care. He's more about the locks than the loot. Says if you want to find Click, you should look for him, well, anywhere. No, really, that's what it's called. The place he set up shop. Eventually, he'll show up to try to open them. He's in even more of a hurry than you are. Thinks that's something he'd be best at helping with. E-waste, the stuff you need. The oil claimed this land a long time ago. You're poking around Pokbur, a prime village. A smart foe would leave now. Gangrene. Charge 'em. Breaking bones. Youch! Says the tribe Sifu sent them here to help defend against the rival tribe that's been terrorizing their village. Isn't sure how long the village will last if it continues. As if the plague ruining the land and destroying the crops wasn't enough to bring the village to its knees already. That's what they call the blight that's been haunting the land since the old world ended in the apocalypse around here. The Sifu asked you to help, and that's what you must do. Says you'll see each other later. The story will go on as long as there is someone there to listen. has no doubt you've earned the trust and support of this village. Actions speak louder than words. You did good here. Is always willing to listen. You did good here. Shopping accomplished. A bargain. Have you been up all night? Says maybe get rid of some extra things? Shook on it. Let's see. The surf is hypnotic. and the open goo before you. This here is the Sinky Dink, home of Gulp, at the very least.
Yeah.
Let's see.